This next video was recorded by Brazilian police officers during a mission. It was posted a few years back and apparently left the officers so spooked that they abandoned the mission midway. For context, some sources have claimed that this was during a raid that these officers were taking part in, which does seem to be the case as their firearms are visible. As they were sweeping the area, they started to realize that something is wrong, and the uneasiness can be heard in their voices. Watch.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano, que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano, bora, mano.
É doido, Deus me livre, mano.
Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano. Corre. Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho?
When they move in, a door is seen banging constantly. Even as they move to the other side to see if someone is present, they find nothing and the door doesn't stop moving by itself. Only a few moments later, they hear something shatter right next to them, which makes them run to the other side. Now, many have claimed that this was because they saw something at the end, which made them chase it to see what it could have been. For a split second, a figure of something is seen. It's only a glimpse, but just that one glimpse is terrifying. The creepy video left many speechless. What are your thoughts on this though? The reality is that many have no clue what all of this may have been. Whatever it is, there's no denying that the content that these police officers captured is extremely creepy. The next video was recorded by this man at a construction site. It's unclear when or where this video was recorded, but the video was first posted to Telegram by a Kazakh source, indicating that it may originate from Kazakhstan. What it shows are two men watching their crane do some work. That doesn't last long though, as something chaotic occurs right afterwards. Have a look. As they look up, they notice the crane starting to bend until it eventually collapses. It falls very close to the man that can be seen on screen and then flips over right at the spot that man was standing in. Had the man stuck around and continued watching as he did at the start, he would have been crushed, resulting in this becoming a tragedy. Fortunately, he was able to run away in time. This dashcam footage was recorded on board this truck that was out during the work hours. The camera angle showing the driver of the truck is also on screen. The poor driver, who was just going on about his day and driving in a safe manner, was put in one of the worst situations he could ever be in.
Maniobra brusca detectada.
A white car that can be seen driving erratically goes past another truck and then loses control, eventually crashing. Unfortunately, he crashed right in front of the truck driver, who cannot stop in time and ends up crashing into the car. Things just get worse as they go all the way to the opposite side of the road, with the situation eventually ending after the truck flips over onto the car. There isn't a lot of credible information that surrounds this video, though almost every single person has claimed this accident to be fatal. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Recorded by CCTV cameras at LaGuardia Airport in 2022, the video captures a shocking incident that took place. An American Airlines Boeing 737 can be seen with a tug driver. It's unclear what exactly happened as the footage is quite pixelated. Though it's clear that something went wrong which resulted in the situation spiraling out of control. Have a look. As the driver of the tug can be seen pulling the plane, it suddenly starts going out of control, as if it was acting on its own. The driver of the tug cannot do anything in this situation, and that's when the plane hits his cabin and crushes it, as seen on screen. The plane came to a stop on top of the tug, the driver still inside. When safety personnel made it to the scene, they noticed the driver completely stuck, yet somehow, when they freed him, he didn't have even the slightest injury. Nobody else was harmed in this terrifying incident as well. The plane had to be repaired though, as it sustained serious damage. This woman was in her bedroom one day when she noticed something strange. As the fan is on, her curtains can be seen moving as the air is pushing them. However, a faint outline suddenly pops up which leaves her confused. Watch.
And yes, my fan is on. That's why you see it blowing. But what the hell is that? Why is it wrinkling like that? Like somebody's pushing it. And then that looked like a face.
Hey, tomorrow we need to...
What looked like hands can be seen touching the curtain from the back, and for a split second, an outline that resembled a face was also seen. This was noted by the woman too, who remained surprisingly calm during all of this. As she goes to check the back of the curtain, nothing is found, which left many confused and terrified. It's clear that it looked like someone was behind the curtains, though we know that isn't true as the video showed. The question then becomes, what was making those outlines?